Okay, I'm going to continue this again, but I've got a few more lights now, so the colouring might be a bit better. So this is also one of my top favourite. Got a bee and a wasp, and I think that T-shirt is actually fake Lego, but it is really nice. So if the real, I don't know if there is a real one like that, but it's kind of like a costume, but it's bee and wasp go together. And got the thorn with a deer. Oh, you can't see his face. So it's got Thomas. I think that's Thomas from Narnia, and some sort of deer. These are gay couples as well. That was a gay couple. And then you've got a cop and robber, which is also a gay couple. And my third gay couple is in the costume section is Scarecrow and Metal Man or whatever that he's Tin Man. And this one could be gay, but I'm not too sure because they're both wearing costumes. But yes, so that's a blue shark and a black shark. Then I've got sheriff, just a sheriff and a dancer, but they kind of work. And these two are probably the most oddest couple because they are completely different and they've probably got nothing in common. Because one's a ballet dancer and the other one's, but sometimes opposites attract. So I've kept them as a couple because opposites attract. You've got these two, which are like blue and pink. Again, you can't really see the colouring is so much stronger on it. I've already shown these two, but I'll just do it again. The trick or treater and the bride that I put on, which is a good couple. And I did show that in the last video, but I'll just show it now in case you're not seeing it. And I've shown that one as well in the last one. And you got the two rabbits, the grey one and a sort of brownie one. You can see that that one is actually a female because if you look at the hips, it shows that it's wasted. Some of the females are actually males, but I've kind of made them look like females by giving them hair because there was more males than females. I put the cow with the giraffe just because they're both animals and it seemed to make sense. I've put some, I think he's like an Aquaman with just a girl in a bikini, or a bikini girl. And then I've got judo and another ballet dancer. Although it's a different type. The other one was more of a fairy kind of ballet dancer, whereas that one's a different type. And then those are the two sailors. They both like boats, that's why they get on well. And then that's body weight and some athletics teacher. You've got a cat and a dog. Cat and dog go well together. A cat and a fox. The fox is the guy and the cat is the girl. And then I've got a sort of threesome of birds there. You have to have a threesome, and I've only got 3 birds, so I showed this one in the last one again, but I'm just showing it now. One I put a blue jumper on, so they were basically the same, that I swapped with one of the blue jumpers over. This has got bedtime. I think they're both bedtime. I'm not really too sure. One could be skier, but I feel like they both look more like they're ready for bed. And then that's got some going out dancing, a dancing couple. And then you got 2 doctors together. Smart people go together, and they've both got grey hair as well, so I've made them quite. And then you've got, I'll go through the cavemen. So this is one caveman set. It kind of works. They've both got, and then this is a slightly more skin version. You can see more skin. He was actually, I think, a weightlifter, but I've turned him into a cave woman because I needed to match. And this one's slightly, one of them's slightly more dressed, one's wearing a corset. I guess this is a sort of Roman, more Roman than caveman. And then the fourth, and then that's another caveman set, which are quite cool. And I'm going to just say the poison ivy again. Poison ivy, look. And this doesn't go at all, but yeah, these there's something, but this is a couple that's going to break up soon because they don't actually match, and as well this one too will probably break up too, because they don't look like they will really go together. But we'll see. We'll see. Not all the couples have to last. As soon as if I get new ones, I'll reshuffle to see whatever's best match. But I think some of them are so good that they can't not be together. That is a penguin and an igloo person, and this one is interesting. I mean, it's got a kind of, it's like one's wearing a costume, a gorilla costume, and the other one doesn't really want to wear a costume, but is just wearing costume legs, and a cowboy hat. Or like, he looks more like a hunter, actually. It's a hunter and some sort of bear animal. And then you've got the Fanta and the cola. It's really strange how they've actually come in pairs. Like when I was buying them, I just bought them in like big groups and lots of different groups, trying to only getting the ones I bid for hundreds. I literally, during lockdown, I bidded for hundreds of them, and I kept saying I'm only going to get it if it's a reduced price. And the majority of them, I ended up losing it, but occasionally I would get it at a very low price. And this is basically the collection that I got. The majority of them were done during the first lockdown. I think the first 3 months of lockdown, I was busy buying. The Dracula's good. He doesn't have a partner, but I think I'm going to put him either with that goddess, that the X one. When I put the goddess one down on that, or the Sleeping Beauty, that is a possibility, but we'll see. And then I've got two of these with different helmets on. I think they're like lizardy, crocodile-y things. I've got two skeletons. I've put some sort of thing over the top to make one look male and one look female, although the female technically is just naked, but they look the same when they're skeletons, I guess. And McDonald's chips. I really need a burger. I need a McDonald's burger, but until then I've got a Gwen. Actually, that would be a good point. If this one breaks, I can put that one with the pump. No, I don't know if that really goes. I don't know. We'll see. I do need a burger though. I can get a McDonald's. I can get a burger one. And so they are couples, but it's a little harder to see. I've put the rhino, they've both got rhino faces, and they've both got sort of bear face or tiger, I don't really know what they are, but it's some sort of army, and I've best matched them together with similar faces. Then I've got this one. One's is actually a female, because you can see she's got like a female top on, and so it's like, I don't know, I have no idea what these things are. And then this is a threesome one. Only the one in the middle is female, and the other two are male. And there's 6 there. Again, they do match. They do match, but I kind of stuck them on like military bodies. I don't really like the plain, the ordinary Lego figures, but by sticking interesting heads on them, made them a little bit more interesting. And got Gandalf and that guy. I've forgotten his name. They kind of match, but they're not daters. They're both single, but they're happy single. And this little I don't know, red ones. I think this is that like Harry Potter style, but it's the other one. Don't ask with me names. I'm awful with names. The one with the book that opens up and there's like a whole world in them. I do actually have a rugby one. I don't have a football one, but I've got a rugby and some sort of female sports person. So I have two sports people. And then I've got that one, and that's semi-okay. Kind of wearing more normal clothes. Not that interested in the normal clothes. Got 2 zombies, female zombie, and male zombie. And then I've got 2 sort of mummies. If you look closely, the male is actually a mummy, but he's just got more clothes on. And I have put what's that? That Frankenstein with. I've actually put her with a hairdresser. If you look, there's scissors in her. But yeah, he needs a hairstyle, so or he needs a makeover at least. So I could call her a makeup artist rather than a hairstylist. But anyway, these 2 go together, but yeah, they're not. They don't actually. I put those 2 together just because they look good together, and I don't have an Aladdin. I've got the 3. This girl needs 3 cents. Actually, I need to go on the other side. This is that blue figure, the action one. I don't know if you can. Don't ask me about names. I can never remember names. Superman and Superwoman. And then there's Spider-Man. It's all the three. They're a threesome. Technically, though, they're more friends. They're not actually a dating couple. And then I've got two Captain Americas, and one's definitely female. But yeah, technically the bodies were both males, but I've just put a ponytail on one to make it more female. That's a nice couple. They kind of both look like robots, but not part robot. And they've got two grey ones. I don't really. That's and I think Batman and Batgirl, but that's actually supposed to be a male's dressing gown. But I've put female hair on her, so she looks female. I had one Wonder Woman, but her stomach wasn't the same as it should have been, so I put this one on instead. And it kind of looks like a cotton rubber, but it's actually a cotton Wonder Woman. Got a mini bat set and a taller bat set. So yeah, that's also like a bat girl. I don't know if you can see, but yes. Got that too. The pink one's actually a fake version of that, but a different company. But yeah, they got the color of the shorts wrong. But because they got the color of the shorts wrong, I was able to turn one into a male and one as a female. And I turned it upside down. If you look at the back on that is supposed to be the front on that. But she looks like she's got tits. If you turn the back and front around, it looks like she's got tits. So that was. And then I've got hair on it. That's Aquaman. There's a different Aquaman, some sort of fishman and fishwoman. Two sort of gorilla things. I like this one. Got some sort of two sea creature earthy things. I don't really know what they are. Green one. It's like one's a space short and one's sort of an alien, but the other's visiting the other. And then I've got two of these. I don't even know how I've ended up with such good pairs. It was literally like I had never. There's very few that I've bought because I knew it would make a good pair. There's two versions of this one. Again, one of them's the real one and one's a fake one. But by getting a real and a fake one, it looks quite good together. Got a few Star Wars ones. I've got too many actually. I've got too many, but both of those are sort of Star Wars couples. And I like this couple, sort of a punk couple as well. That looks quite cool. And I've got like that one, which is a woodhacker and some female peasant. That one's kind of a cool one. That's some sort of robot. That's got two blue army guy and army girls. And yeah, I like this couple. This is a new couple that I've just got, which there's hair everywhere. That looks kind of cool. I think the blue actually goes quite well together. The blue goes quite well together. I've got a few Harry Potters as well. I don't really know what to do with the Harry Potters because I've got no female Harry Potters. And I've got three of those ones, sort of space sorts. The one in the middle is silver, the other two are pink, but you can't really see the colours very well. Oh, this one's a really good one. Suicide Squad. Yeah, she needs to be in a threesome too. And then that one. And the dinosaur chaser with some sort of female that also looks like she's ready to go hunting. And that one. Don't really know what they are. I like the pink and the orange, the pink and the grey. Kind of goes. I've got Santa Claus and Miss and a Mr. Santa Claus. I think I've seen those ones. Which ones have I shown everything? I think I've actually, and I put Martin lastly. I think he's gay, Martin, so I've put him with a guy. That was the one that I had as Martin before. He's now got a new guy partner. Um, and and I think that's done. Yay!